Welcome back everyone to more Minecraft Modded Survival. And this is Winter Solstice 8, 4-1 Solstice 25. And yeah, I did quite a few things off camera, let me tell you. For starters, I got this going on. I've been replacing the dirt pathway with concrete, and this has like a more practical side of it too. If you're moving right into objects, for starters, it will move you to the side of them, and also you move faster on concrete. Like, I'm not even sprinting right now, and it feels like I am. Now, here's me sprinting. Pretty cool, right? So I've also included chiseled leaves here for, like, bushes or stelio. Um, I'm working toward my sand and clay supplies, which is why there's a cactus farm there. I need to harvest that soon. Like, it's technically ready, but I don't want to do that quite yet. I want to show a bit more of what I got going on. Right. I've also visited the Twilight Forest, which is just a portal over that hill there. I wanted it to not quite where it's in my line of sight, but not too far away neither. So I've killed two bosses. I killed this one kind of prematurely. It's the Ice Queen or Snow Queen or something like that. And I also killed the Naga. I feel like there's probably like a proper achievement pane. Hmm. I don't actually know what's all involved with what all I should actually be doing in the Twilight Forest, if I'm being honest. I guess I have to kill the Lich. Hmm. After that, I have not a clue. Like, there's been quite a few things I've been getting from the Twilight Forest. There's actually a decent amount of this stuff that I haven't quite seen. I haven't actually seen a red cap yet. I haven't seen any form of red cap. I haven't seen a wraith. Well, I'm sure that's probably actually for a further date. Anyway, I also have this new wand going on. It took another new one to physically make it. Specifically this wand. I can't tell how much that's kind of charging. I'm pretty sure it's charging mostly in Ordo. I could be mistaken. Anyways, yeah, I needed to make that in order to make this wand, which has 100 viz capacity, which is really cool. So, I kind of want to work on these toward getting a scepter, and then I can basically do ultimate crafting in this kind of stuff. Like, the scepter, from what I can tell, is mainly for crafting and Thaumcrafts, and then like wands, and can do a bit of both crafting and can use foci. And then basically the staves are basically straight up for foci use and travel thaumaturgic stuff. I love this concrete, it's so fast. It's such a weird effect that it literally pushes you to the side or something. Like, it looked easier to go onto the other direction, but I was technically facing that smidgen of ways to the other direction than that. So it basically made me go that way, which is kind of interesting. I kind of like it. So yeah, quite a bit of things go on with that. I still need to replenish my redstone supplies. So yeah, I've been making it out like a bandit from Twilight Forest. Like, I spent a diamond, I basically received a diamond, I found these nifty trees in some kind of a biome where you would expect to get, what's it called? Silver wood. So that was pretty interesting. I have a lot of things a little better figured out, like when the exact in-game tick time that I can fall asleep. One thing I dislike about the Twilight Forest is how it's basically always night. Why that's a scenario, I'm not quite sure. I always have to click this just so I can access this. Oh, right. I have an ender bow. I don't want to use that yet. I think if I recall correctly there was some kind of issue with it with certain mods, I don't know. I also have this bow. I don't know anything about this one. But this one is undeniably pretty good. Multi-shot 3, Infinity 1, Power 4. Like, that's pretty crazy. But what I wonder is, can its Thumbcraft repair? And if so, how good of a bow is it compared to my bone bow? Dang it. Like, this is Power 4, 1 repair. Like, this is basically multi... No, wait, maybe this means something else by multi-shot. I'm not entirely sure what that means by multi-shot. First thought I think of is rapid fire, but it could just mean it fires multiple arrows. I also picked up these really cool looking aurora blocks. Now, if you're unfamiliar with these, they are very, very cool looking. Like, maybe I should actually try... Actually, it would take a while to get a whole bunch of them. It's hard to truly judge what I want to do with these. Let's just set one down. So, as you can see, they each have their own sort of like a thing for colors. And I'm breaking this appropriately. Oh, dang it. It's just as fast if I use a pickaxe. So there's no point in me using a pickaxe. An axe doesn't help me. So I can just realistically just be breaking these with my fist. I don't know if there's a more designated tool for breaking them, but they're still pretty cool nonetheless. I'm looking forward to using these toward building, but I don't know for what though. I might try to like get a whole bunch of them and like use them toward a more designated like room or something. That might be cool. I feel like I just took some from my hotbar. I don't know what these maze wafers are for. I haven't quite figured that out. I was hoping I could grow these, but I don't know if that's possible. There's like certain conditions you need to grow them. This guy holds all of my exploration stuff for the most parts from there. I also got packed ice, which was cool. I was pretty excited about that. I basically found this packed ice in chests and like as a few mob drops, I guess. I don't know what these ice bombs are. Hmm. I think it's probably about time I tested one. Let's just find someplace more suitable. Oh, that's cool. That's wicked cool. That was awesome. Keeper. But yeah, I killed all kinds of stuff when I was in Twilight Forest. Like, I found Yetis, I killed those and got a bunch of fur. All in all, it was a fun experience. And Barbara is being slain by a zombie dog. Where am I going? Mm, for now, I'll shove some of this Twilight Forest stuff in here. Until I decide further what I want to really do with it. Naga scale, I guess that's only good for armor. I don't really know how good of armor that is, though. This is used toward clothing, basically. But I basically found all the articles of clothing. Actually, minus a tunic. I thought I've seen one for some reason. But yeah, I'm actually wearing the pants as we speak. This is kind of about to run out. I'll have to get something better for this. Let's see, what else did I have? I have these charms. I don't really know what they're for. I have fireflies. I have awesome weapons for days. This particularly stands out to me. But I'm skeptical about actually going in to use it because I don't know how the durability is on it. But I think I'll probably keep it on me. I'm guessing since it says glass sword and has such a high attack, that's probably good for like 1 or 2 uses, and then it breaks or something. Like, I think that'd be like a balanced design. It would be like your crazy hit dagger or something. My sword, it also has some pretty crazy attack. I also have this ironwood ingot stuff. Haven't really decided if I want to use that toward anything yet. So yeah, I've been getting all kinds of interesting materials in my journeys. I got a ton of miniature yellow hearts from killing Nagas, and of course the Ice Queen. I've actually killed like 3 Nagas. I used up one of these to get myself some hearts, because I ran out of food basically. I guess we can take my thumb and Namakan out of there. See, also, while I was there, I got some cobweb. This pork chop was after I basically got back. Get this random stuff out here. I finally have pumpkins. I have a lily pad toward what I want. I'm gonna need 1 more lily pad. I basically want to set these on my boots so I can... I forgot to take that out of here. But I suppose I could just set the lily pad in here for now. If I get a second lily pad, I can use them on my boots and I can sort of walk on water, which will be really cool in the long run. Where's my gold? There's my... Stop that. Set that in there. I'm considering some form of mushroom farm. I'd have to figure out how to go about that. It's probably going to be like some huge underground area for like growing giant mushrooms, or maybe just like set a huge platform and grow mushrooms underneath them. And in turn, I'll just have mushrooms for days. But until I get that more sorted out, let's just set these mushrooms in here. What to do with the cobweb now? Get the seeds out of my inventory. It's good for trap. No. What could I use that for about? Where should I even set that? It's like so miscellaneous. I guess that's just this original miscellaneous chest will do. Let's let the diamond back in. Any other... Wait, I have pumpkins? That's interesting. Set that with my other yellow hearts. That's going to be going toward my yellow heart canisters. I still need necrotic bones. The reason I'm not really on top of that is because I don't really have a way to spawn withers yet. Now allow me to elaborate on that. If I get a 5th one of these, I can basically spawn withers. I'll just need to get my hands on bone meal, then I'll be able to make a skeleton spawner and set that in the nether. And then after that, I will be basically getting a lot of skeletons to kill. With Tinkers, I could get a more of a beheading based tool to improve my skeleton beheading, and I will be able to get wither heads and make withers with the wither heads. And then from there is going to be awesome. What? Oh, that's disappointing. It only works in the Twilight Forest? Are you kidding me? Dang. That actually bites. Wow. That's... Aw, man. I was hoping otherwise. Let's see, we have that one bit of terrine needed. So I also have a ton of stone. I have stone to last me quite a while. I have this chest more organized, like I have a slot for fish in that now. I've been going through tons of these for repair enchantments on random stuff like this and this. I kinda don't want to waste this. I really get the impression it's one-time use. So I'm not going to use it yet. If anything, I'm probably going to melee things with my power of purple. But this is still pretty cool. Is there any way to make this, or is that any? No. But yeah, that's been pretty interesting. I will come back to you guys when I have something a little more fancy going on. So I accidentally used the sword. It was one time used for sure. That's why Unbreaking 3 was on it, for that random lucky chance that it wouldn't be one time use. That was just such terrible luck that I would just forget about it like that. Oh man. Naga, 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 and Naga. Why am I only finding Naga bases? Couple hours later, is one lich too much to ask for? My god, this is ridiculous. I just keep finding Naga after Naga after Naga. Just one lich is all I ask. Finally! I found one! Oh my god, hours later. Another one bites the dust. Oh man, I'm just 9 short. Go away. I'm just 9 blocks of iron short. This is exciting. It's almost happening. Ah, lag. Which way did I just come from? This way. Okay, so you remember how I was having such a difficult time finding those liches in like Twilight Forest? Apparently, I did not just magically miss just one, but 3. Just how? Like, they were all right by each other. It was ridiculous. It was like a direction I partially went before, so there's just no excuses on that one. It's just like, how? How did you miss it? And to resolve this shortage of iron toward the beacon, I'm thinking I might actually just resort to a bit of gold. Like, realistically, that should not hurt me, because I actually have a pretty decent amount of gold, like, several blocks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's leave the rest right there. And that could be like toward a apple. Ideally, this should be enough. I want to grab just a handful more. And I can be a little more decorative with my beacon. I'm thinking top corners, bottom corners. If I had like a little more gold, I would have just a straight up corner thing, but I don't, and I don't want to use all of my gold. Why is this so dark? Yeah, the ways I've been mining for materials has been pretty crazy. If you're looking at my mini-map. Actually, might be cooler just to do the bottom 3 of each corner. Get these back in my hotbar. Like this at each corner. And something really needs to be done about this. Do I have any cobble? Oh, so let's activate that. I like how of all the random common materials I run out of, cobble is the one I run out of the most, along with dirt. It's like, how do you not have either of those, you scrub? I'm just like, well, things I have a tendency of using both of them quite a bit, and it's like, why? And it's like, although they're common, they're also used for a lot of things. And that's kind of like ridiculous, the fact that you actually do use them for quite a lot of things. Like at one hand, it saves you the trouble of using the more expensive stuff, but on another, it's like, okay, and that means I have to get all this petty stuff again. Oh, more iron, that's convenient. That saves me some trouble searching. That's actually very convenient. Neato. Ah, it's one of those diagonal ones. No? Yes. I'm getting distracted. Let's finish this beacon base first. It's so close, I can taste it. I could just lick it all over and be like, oh, it's pure gold and iron. Then people would just stare at me and be like, what the hell are you doing? I'd be like, clearly this beacon tastes complete. They'd be like, how can you even taste completion? And I'll be like, because I just have a taste for this kind of thing. And now I just need a beacon, which would basically mean brutal murder of things. Particularly things I have yet to really find, really. That's really the main issue why that hasn't happened yet. Just sort of torch this up just for the beacon itself until I actually like get a beacon going, and that'll basically light itself, and then it'll be fine. Whatever. Okay, so off camera I situated all kinds of things about, but I also made these traveler's wings. Now, these are pretty unnecessary from what I can tell you. Although, with how I set them up, I basically got like this better jumping ability. For a second there I was jumping extra high. Yeah, I get slight more fall resistance from this. Just slight. Like, that was perfectly fine. Let's see if I can figure out which fall will do it. What kind of fall will do it. Let's see. That was apparently enough. And that really didn't do much damage neither, which is the cool part. So yeah, I can take some pretty decent falls now, which is cool. Which means in case if I magically do something stupid where I just like, oh, I'm fine, I'll be perfectly fine most likely. With some of the stuff I brought back, I made a blank magic map. I haven't used it yet. But of course, that's something to really use in the Twilight Forest. So until I decide I'm gonna go back in there, I'll have it right here. And let me tell you, the things that have been the most helpful while I was there is my Thumbcraft stuff. Like Thumbcraft OP. Like the ones, a decent amount of the bosses, random bosses I came across, I basically just zapped to death. So that was pretty cool. Like for the most part, most things were basically dead. Like I killed a Hydra, I killed a this Ice Queen, Snow Queen, whichever it was. Yeah, I mined this guy up. Oh, why'd I just toss it? Crap, back up, back up. Where'd my sword go? Or whatever. Nope. perfectly fine. I still have all the stuff to fix this. Random sign. But yeah, I brought all kinds of goodies back. Can you believe how little damage that actually just did to my base? That was awesome. And that goes up here? No, that goes down here. Oh, that went right here. Okay. You know, I actually had to look for the damage a bit right there. I was like, what else was actually damaged? I didn't actually realize concrete was this durable. Yeah, I realized I just tossed a thing at its feet. What did I actually toss? I wasn't paying attention what was in my inventory. Anyway, I've been going through to like help me actually figure out what I'm supposed to be doing for this. I've just been sort of going through the achievements. Like, they are the best way in game to figure out what you're actually doing. You just sort of need to like obtain most of the stuff. Like, it's pretty straightforward for the most part. Like, they tell you where that's like all this stuff is basically supposed to be possible. And I'm thinking slowly and slowly, I'm just going to little by little move toward wearing my void stuff as I get it. Which reminds me. What did I do with the fiery blood? There was an achievement about that. With iron. I really need to ditch a bunch of stuff from my inventory. In fact, I'm thinking torches, you go in here. Until needed. Oh, he blew up a torch. I didn't realize that part. And he also blew up this one. No matter. What was I just, oh right, iron. I think I should be able to just craft these like this. Yep. Now let's actually toss this on the ground and see if I can scan it. If it'll like just count as like a magical metal alloy or something. Like the things you would, there's a number of things you'd be surprised about that actually work in Thaumcraft scanning. Most generally, like metals and armors and stuff all work in Thaumcraft scanning. Like trees work fine. I haven't really tested much on liquids. I think liquids do. What was I just about to write? Math. Okay. Boots. Boots I'm basically never gonna be using. Grab myself a stick. I'm pretty sure this is an achievement. Is there no sword like this? Oh, I need to use blaze rods? That's insane. Well, I guess it kind of makes more sense. Okay, let's just shove that away. Blaze rods isn't a problem for me. Oh. I'm guessing you came from here. Yeah, you came from there-ish. Maybe a little higher. I'll figure it out. Yeah, blaze rods is not a problem. I've had plenty. like, I've had to use blaze rods for a number of things. So I basically went all out about it. Is it... Am I supposed to do this in a regular crafting table? Oh, damn you. Let me double check that. Am I supposed to kill something like this? This is the tricky part about the Twilight Forest mod. When it comes to the achievements, some of these are a bit vague. I hear an Enderman. This interests me highly. I'm not intimidated by scum like you. Where are you? You're on the other side of that wall. Come over here and let me kill you. Why you do this? Oh. That was actually pretty cool. It just caught on fire. This makes me wonder, does it protect me from fire? I kinda doubt it. Maybe it doesn't count if I'm wearing all this other stuff. I shouldn't need it for killing the Enderman. Why do I not have any food? Where is the Enderman anyway? So when I mine, if I like find stuff like this, I will like stop and use my special pick versus my hammer. I don't need any more of this. And it will basically go toward my iron production by like the extra 1/9 and such. And I also realized that I guess I'm not gonna get that achievement. That came from here. And I guess the items of like the iron, in terms of iron, are basically compatible from one another when it comes to the nuggets. Like basically Thaumcraft has its own sort of like iron nuggets going on. I'm stuck in a hole. Sometimes I wonder where all these sheep come from. Okay, I guess let's put this back on. This has been kind of disappointing. Though it is pretty cool looking. What was I talking about? I was just so disappointed in the fact that I didn't get the achievement. Oh right, now I remember. So Thaumcraft has this thing where it basically has its own sort of iron bits that's actually considerably different to the regular. Like, here's the Thumbcraft one. It's kind of like more brownish than the regular iron nugget. And for the most parts, they'll register as separate things, and you can't combine one with the other to basically set where the other one lacks for like crafting them together and getting more iron ingots. So, oh yeah, also off camera, I removed the pipes from here until I think I figured out where I went wrong. Because it's kind of annoying to try to like get stuff inside all these jars without having other things in your way. It's just ridiculous. Oh right, and before I forget, I actually... where is it? Don't tell me I said somewhere stupid. What I said in here? Here? No. You? You. I brought myself back a friend from the Twilight Forest. One of the most important things I could think of to bring back from Twilight Forest. You cannot tell me you would not bring this back yourself. It's so awesome. Just look at him. He's freaking amazing. In fact, I want to name him. Okay, this is kind of obnoxious to look at. I sneezed. Did I just punch? Yes, I did. Okay, fix that. First, let's get this iron on my inventory. Actually, I kind of wanted to test this, if it would produce more in here. I guess it doesn't interpret that properly. So yeah, Thumbcraft still has its own, like, set to itself merits, I guess. So it's still some worth in investments. And let's be honest, that basically requires nothing to run itself, so it really isn't bad. Alright, before I forget again, name tag. I have plenty. And most of that was from just exploring the surface, I'll be honest. Like, chests have so much good loot in them. It is ridiculous. If you find a chest, they are going to have something cool. What do I want to name you? I want something kind of like a secret agent spy or something. So, you know what? Agent Wing. Why not? Yeah, you're a true penguin now. You just need, like, spy stuff, like, a grappling hook or something. Which reminds me, I was, looking through the, mod stuff. I guess this is for open blocks. You can get a crane, actually. It's a bit of a crafting thing, but I know how this is supposed to work. you're able to pick up things with it. I think it's supposed to be entities you're supposed to be able to pick up. But all in all, that's gonna be like pretty cool. It's gonna make moving things around a little easier, and I wouldn't necessarily need to like get my hands on a safari net, which safari nets are really cool, and I think they're pretty worth it, but the ender pearls they cost. Yeah, like 4 ender pearls. I should also probably look into this, so I can get a hold of a villager, actually. Like, I really need some iron. I really could use some more villager trades. Like, these are like basic essentials that I really need, actually. You went up here, clearly. And sounds like I have a friend. Why do I have a spider eye on me? So something about the hammer is, although it doesn't deal quite much damage, it does actually do extra damage to the undead. So that's pretty neat. I guess I'll just shove this in here. Sweet. So for the most part, today has been basically explore these other shit. That's not good. Man, I'll have to get another of those. I basically lost the trophies that were up there. I guess you can come down. You can come with your friend. Until further notice. Anyways, today has been well, for you it'll be today. For me it'll be like past few days, I guess. Because this is a lot of grindy work. It's a lot of manual get this and that, and wait for this to smelt, and then find a place for this and that. And of course there's all of that exploration. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am Winter Solstice 8, 41 Solstice 25, and have a good day. As you can see, I got my studio set going on here. Bye bye.